Oden's Eye collection right here is arguably one of the most beautiful Christmas set of palettes I've ever seen. Of course, one's upside down. There we go. But I am just blown away about the quality, and I knew it would be good because it's Oden's Eye, but honestly, I'm like, these palettes are just so beautiful. They have really outdone themselves with this collection. You know, it's just kind of putting me in the Christmas spirit. It's like, maybe I should just go straight to my little Mariah Carey mode where I just throw the Christmas intro in, you know, since it's after Halloween, and that's, she's like, you know, November 1st, she's like, yes, it's my season. But I'm more like, yeah, we can give thanks first and then we can go there. But let's go ahead and jump in with Hey guys, this is Ashley. Welcome on back to my channel. So today I have two beautiful palettes from Oden's Eye to present to you, and guess what? I got 3 looks with each, so let me go ahead and get to introducing myself because we got a lot of video here for you. So if you're new to this channel, welcome, and if you're oldie but goodie, welcome on back. My name is Ashley. I have a doctorate in pharmacy and I love makeup, so that's how you get Dr. Ash and her makeup, but please just call me Ash or Ashley. And guess what? Eyeshadow is my jam. If you have never been here before, eyeshadow is my jam, one of my most favorite things to talk about on my channel, and please just call me Ash or Ashley. So as I just mentioned, Oden's Eye dropped their holiday collection, and when I saw the previews I was just like, yes, so stunning. I think I saw the Christmas morning palette first and then the Christmas Eve, and I just knew immediately I was most drawn to the Christmas morning palette. I was like, this is gorgeous. It's warm, it's got the greens, it's just stunningly gorgeous. And then the attention to detail that Oden's Eye always puts in their products is just amazing. Do you see the packaging? Do you see how it's reflective? I'm just gonna hold one palette at a time because you know it's always an accident waiting to happen around here. I don't want to drop anything. The attention to detail around the mirror, the attention to detail around the pan shades. This is just a little flap. Look at it right here. I just love it. And I always like how they do their pans. So, you know, they're square-ish, you know, a little square-ish. And so in both of these palettes, you actually have like 16 beautiful shades, and you have one duochrome in each palette, and then the rest are going to be split up between the mattes and the shimmer shades. So the duochrome in this Christmas morning palette is right here, which I actually have on my eyes. And then for the Christmas Eve palette, I mean, it's Christmas Eve and Christmas morning. I can't. It's just, it's so good. So right here down at the bottom. So these palettes both retail for about $43.90. I don't remember if there was a bundle for both. I can't really exactly see on my invoice, but I did go ahead and use an influencer code. There are several codes kind of running around out there. I don't have a code, but you can use somebody else's code in order to gain some money off. Now, I've always been loving Oden's Eye ever since I've tried them. Their quality has just been really amazing. They are a Swedish owned indie brand, so these did come from Sweden, but I just feel like everything is always executed so nicely. And then they recently had their legendary Diversa collab where they had 3 different collaborators, and then they collaborated with Angelica at the top of this year of 22, and I still use those palettes all the time. So when I saw these coming up, I was like, yes, these are gorgeous. I have to go ahead and get it. Not to mention Oden's Eye also sends their stuff in a really nice box. So this is the box right here, the inside, and in addition to detail, you also got like a little free gift if you ordered the palette within a timely manner. And currently the palette is like on a pre-order. So these are little ornament keychains. I might just throw these on my tree. I'm in like a declutter mode space. Like I'm just getting rid of extra junk, extra stuff, like all the clutter. It's just got to go, you know what I mean? So then you also get a cute little note from the brand right here. So everything is just great. They wanted to base this palette or this collection around traditional Christmas. And so they said, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. We truly hope that our holiday limited products can bring you a different experience during the Christmas holidays. And you can use the Christmas eyeshadow palettes to create wonderfully dreamy winter makeup looks when you are ready to celebrate the Christmas season. But I really feel like these palettes can definitely transition you know, any time of the year. It's giving Christmas for sure, but I mean, you definitely have a lot of warm shades, oranges, greens. So I feel like it's just really executed well, where you can definitely pull it out any type of the year and get a fabulous look. And then the same with the Christmas Eve palette as well. So let's go ahead. Let's start jumping in because, like I said, I got 3 looks with each palette and you already know how I get down. So we're going to talk about the looks in between. We're going to wrap up with some final thoughts at the end. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, so we're going to start off with look number 1 on this side. Of course, you know my brows are filled in using my Goof Proof Pencil, shade 3.75. And my eyeshadow primer is the Urban Decay Primer Potion in the shade Caffeine. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, I know I just tried this, but this literally might be the best formula that I have seen from Oden's Eye. Like, everything blended so beautifully. Everything, The colors, they're vibrant, they're beautiful. The shimmers are shimming. The multichrome is multichroming. The mattes are matting and blending. I mean, everything looks so good. I am so in love. Let's talk about the face details real quick. Went in with my Fenty Beauty foundation. It's the hydrating foundation in the shade 385. I was like, oh, I found her. Let me start putting her to use. Same concealer, 370 was the Fenty concealer. For my bronzer, I went in with my Gucci bronzer in the shade 04. And then for my blush, what did I take? Oh, okay, I actually took the Pat McGrath Bridgerton blush. So I went in between the coral shade and this darker shade. And let's see, for my cheeks, because I don't necessarily like the highlighter in that particularly, but I really love the blushes. And for the highlighter, I went in with Venus Nectar. Really pretty. And then I kept the lips nude and went in with my Fashion Fair lipstick in the shade Ganache, no lip liner. So that's that gorgeous shade right there. This formula is really nice. Okay, now on the waterline, I just went ahead and used my Pat McGrath Extreme Black Liner. We're on a new one, okay? Because I finally used up that liner. I tried to even sharpen it and the pencil was like, girl, goodbye. So that's the liner. And then my lashes are the Ardell 420 lashes. So they're kind of natural but dramatic at the same time. These looks are absolutely stunning. Oh my goodness. I'm definitely going to do one more look using the Christmas Eve palette. I'm filming this video in sections because I've been filming kind of all day, and then the palettes arrive later on today, and my eyes, and I'm cooking for Friendsgiving, so I got to do that. So this is stunning so far. The formulas, oh my goodness. So everything, you can see the differentiation in colors. You can tell this mustardy color is gorgeous. It works so well. I put it with the turquoisey shade. This olivey color is amazing. Now, what really impressed me is this baby yellow. I am not a baby yellow any type of person. And I don't know what just called me to stick it here in the inner corner, but the way it interacted with Ice Crystal and this shade with the multichrome, are you kidding me? Do you see this inner corner? It is flawless. These mattes are flawless. They are not over blended. I did not have to go back several times and pack them on. Oh my gosh. So I definitely want to do one more look, and I think I'm going to keep it more. I want to keep it with like these stony colors in here, and definitely I want to use this. I didn't use this purple yet, but I used a good cross section of shades. Oh, I love that. Because I use this, that. I used a good amount of shades for 2 looks. Oh my gosh. So impressed. I'm always impressed with Oden's Eye, but this, the early on, I mean, I am just really impressed. And this gold shimmer. All right. I'll see you in the next look. Wasn't feeling that combination, so I wiped off the shimmer shades. So let's see, Snowflake, it was just too flaky for me, or I don't know, it just wasn't the direction I wanted to go in. And then Silvery Dream, I think I like that, but it was a little bit more toppery. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to go in with the shade Wonderful, because I have not used Wonderful and I think it would look nice with the blue. So I'm going to touch up the blue, or the night sky, which is really more of the teal. And then I do really like this shade Nowhere right here. It had the snowflake in it. So we're going to keep pressing on. Alright, I'm back, and this is look number 3 with the Christmas Eve palette. I really like how it came out, but Lord Jesus, it was a struggle. So the look was going well when I went in with the shade Nowhere, which is like the purpley gray matte right here. Let's see, the little cover came on it. So here, still going good when we added the teal, and somewhere along the line, this shade is pretty right here. That is the Silvery Dream. It just wasn't, it was more toppery in nature versus like a straight up metallic. Tried to add in Snowflake, flaky, living up to its name, okay? So much glitter everywhere on my face. Oh my gosh. It was just so hard to even try to put down my base makeup. I ended up having to take some tape and get off all the excess glitter that was just on. I mean, it's like glitter on my shirt. It's very flaky. It's flaky. But overall, I really like this palette so far. I'm going to talk about it more when we get to the end of the video, when I compare the two or just wrap up. So let's go ahead. Let's jump in with Christmas Morning, because I'm very excited to use that one as well. This is gorgeous. I mean, look at it. So let's jump into Christmas Morning. I'm going to do 3 looks with that one as well. am back, and here are the first two looks from the Christmas morning palette. Ooh, my lash is trying. So same face details, that's all going to be down below as the last looks for the most part. But this palette is stunningly gorgeous, and I wanted to show, like, you can definitely get a very neutral look with this palette. These shades, oh my gosh. They just blend out so well. I did not have a problem. Let's see, the gingerbread shade thoroughly impressed me because a lot of times you'll get a caramel brown, but it doesn't have that much impact. And then with the deep brick maroon, just gorgeous. The same here. And this red shade. Now I could have blended it out with this one, but I just decided to just blend it out on its own, just so you can see how it plays with the, without, you know, a transition shade. But once again, thoroughly impressed. Really pretty. I decided to just add in snowman right here for a little extra effect and to kind of use as many shades, but it's really pretty. That green with the peach, and it's really, just really stunning. I mean, at this point, take a shot for how many times I said stunning and pretty and beautiful and gorgeous. Yeah, drink responsibly because that, like I said, but these shades are really just, they mesh so well together. So it can kind of look intimidating, but I mean, you can just kind of just stay in your comfort zone, or you can just jump out of the comfort zone. It's just so many different ways it can go. So let's go ahead, let's do one more look, and then we're going to wrap up. Am back, and this is the third and final look with the Christmas palette, and oh my gosh, this little multi-chrome shade is just stunningly beautiful. So that is the shade at the top called Elf Wish, and it applied so nicely with a brush. I just felt because of the shape of that I was doing the shadow in, it would just be more effective to use a brush. And this palette is gorgeous. It is just so stunning. So let's go. I do want to swatch a couple of shades because, you know, there are a few shades in here that look alike, especially here, in this palette. And I know it kind of duplicates in the other palette. Well, not really. It kind of looks like it. So yeah, they are actually really different. So I don't even think we really need to swatch it because, oh boy, me trying to hold both of these. They are really different with the deeper shades, you know? So this one is inherently more turquoisey green, teal, same down at the bottom. This one, we're definitely going more in the blue family in here. So yeah, I mean, yeah, they're really different. You kind of think that they're the same, but they're not. But both of the palettes are stunningly gorgeous. I don't have any issue with them with the performance. Some of the shades are a little bit flakier than I prefer. I would definitely just like lay down a glitter glue, tread lightly, especially with the shade in the Christmas morning palette that's called Snowflake. Yeah, at the top, that silver shade. The multi-chromes are gorgeous in there. I've tried majority of the shades with the 3 looks in this palette, and I just feel like you get a lot of versatility. Of course, this one is going to be definitely more cool tone. You're going to have more blues in there, but I feel like you can do more purples. You got the beautiful purple multi-chrome. This yellow right here was amazingly. It really shocked me. I just did not think it was going to be that pigmented on my skin complexion. Usually, like, light yellows are just like whatever, but it really was really nice. And this mustard shade, even the transition shades, just like really came to play. Now in this particular palette, I didn't think that Best Wish was that pigmented. I'll have to probably try it again. I did pop it in the inner corner for the second look on this eye. Just excuse my eyes, like, you know, like, whoo, honey. Because technically I've done like, yeah, I did the 3rd look for the Christmas Eve palette today, and then I did the 2, so that was, and now I did this, so yeah, it's been a lot going on. But honestly, I don't know which one is my favorite palette. I think they're both really exciting. I just really enjoy both of them. I definitely feel like you get more neutral, more warm in the comfort zone looks. Yes, it's green, but it's not green in a bad way. But maybe so, because like your deepening shades are definitely going to be green. The other one, your deepening shades are definitely going to be blue. For me, the packaging is 10 out of 10 with both of the palettes. I think, like, you know, Oden's Eye always does his thing. Like, the packaging is always so fun, so festive. Look at the metallics. Like, when I move the palettes back and forth. It's the same way with even the unicarton right here. And like, I think they just really hit the Christmas theme on the head. Then you also get the nice box when you go ahead and order it. So it just makes it really personalized. So once again, here is the box for, you know, how the palette came. So everything is just a really nice presentation. Of course, you know, I had the little keychains that are included. And then, of course, the inside of the box right here with even just like a little specialty card. And every time I order from them, it's like that, regardless if it's a collab or just a regular collection coming out. And I really appreciate it. It just makes it really nice. And you know you're going to get a nice quality product when you open them, when you receive the products, actually. So I do feel like the price is on par. Usually the palettes are in the $43 range. I feel like it's really warranted because it's only usually a couple things that I don't like. I feel like their shimmer formula has really just developed. Sometimes it can be a little bit stickier. I kind of realized that with the Norns palette, but they're very shiny and impactful. Usually using your finger or a stiffer, more dense brush can help it out. Maybe on mixing medium or using some like NYX glitter glue can also help it out. Also, the dual chromes that they've started kind of putting in the palettes, especially when they started doing the legendary Diversa collections, have just been really great. Like this, like I don't think I have a color like this as a dual chrome because it's green and then it has that orange, gold, peach in there. Really, really gorgeous. And then the mattes are just so pigmented and you don't have to work to blend them. You don't really even have to work to blend them away. And that's like, when I started using these palettes, it's like, that's what I always love about Oden's, because like the mattes don't come to play. And it's super appreciative. So I don't even know. Okay, like both palettes have like just wowed and shocked me, like seriously. So I love this look that I have on right now. I love the look, the second look and the first look that I did with this palette. The third look that I did with this palette where it was on both eyes, I liked it, but I wasn't in love with it. I think every look I've done with this palette, I was in love. I was really in love with like the red with the peach. So yes, this collection for me is just 10 out of 10. Let me know if you picked it up. You can go ahead and pre-order. It is limited edition. Let me a comment down below. Let me know which looks you like. Which have you even tried Oden's Eye? I really do enjoy trying them. This video a big old thumbs up. Hit the notification bell so you know when I come out with another video. And subscribe to my channel because you know I would love to have you here in my little makeup family. With that being said, you already know what time it is. It's time for the chair dance, chair dance. Hey, 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 chair dance. Chair dance. Chair dance. Hey. All right, y'all. Bye.